We have four values, and we can think about these values during the day. And also it is important to think which heroes in the movies or maybe books you read resonate with you, and on the basis of which value a hero gets his ability to find a source of self, because our deep values are connected to the source of self, and this source of our self is connected to the source of life force. So in some moment a hero which resonates with you is finding maybe his willpower, or maybe that he has a value of family life, or maybe he finds a reason and understanding, or maybe he finds a justice and truth, and stay in truth, like have principles of truth made for himself, and he gets to a source of power of life through it, and he begins to change his thinking in a good way, his speech and his actions, so it is effective and it gives him advantage, and he becomes, or she becomes, a hero in the movie which you love and which you like and with which you resonate. So what kind of movie is this, and what kind of heroes you watch? So this is the first thing that you can do. And also during the day, just use a question, because when we start to question ourselves, and in a serious way, in like in the good meaning of this word, we want to understand which values are inside of us and in which proportion, and which value is truly the number one which can make us more integrated individual. So we just question ourselves out of these four, which is really my deepest value. And also that I would like to tell that we have a fifth value which is structured, and it is a value, it's like a superficial, but it was made deep, and I'm not putting it in this diagram, in this map of meanings about value, but I have to say about it. It is a value of modern and postmodern life, and it is a value of being lazy and not doing anything, and just seeing objects and not understanding that people have something deep inside of them. They have a willpower, they have a reason, they have love, they have a family values, and they are individuals, and they have some subjective life, and it is subjective life that structures our objective life. And so there is a kind of value that we everything is just objects, and even we do not recognize people then, and we just live a completely lazy life, and we can be in a trap of this value, and we do not produce anything. Then if it is a value of lazy life, of just being in comfort, like a bad level of comfort, because comfort we need, but it means lazy comfort. So it means that we don't need to rise up and stand up for our life out of this value. And so our thinking then becomes lazy, speech becomes lazy, and minimum actions and minimum force of behavior. And so it is a stagnation, and it is like a superficial value, but it was made something that like a deep value, and many people get all the troubles from following this fifth lazy idea of life. So we have to know it, and we have to see it also in the movies, maybe in someone around us or in ourselves. Maybe this lazy value is like overshadowing your willpower or your justice or your intelligence or your family life and happiness of family life. And so you have to discover it also, understand it, and define for yourself. Is it fair for you to live just lazy life, or maybe you was deceived by this value and it was made kind of deep, but it is not deep. It came from here, from something which is not true. And when you recognize it and you find that you are really a person maybe of transformation, and you will begin to transform yourself and exercise your willpower, and from this you will get a good self-esteem and a dignity and different kind of thinking and speech and action, which will make your life very uh, very healthy from inside and outside. So it is a very big gain to know it and to do it. And for now, it is enough. In the next lesson, we will talk how to find this one, this special one, this individual one quality of your one of the deepest values, which will work like a key and will give you access to your source of the self, which nourishes all all your psychological structure from inside, and all your life uh, outside, because we need something that works like a source and gives us a nurturing power, which nurtures us, and from this we feel so confident and we have such a peace of mind, so that with this peace of mind we can do anything and solve any problem. I was happy to talk with you about this, and will be waiting for your response, and would be happy to talk with you about your values and the heroes you have and the movies you watch. So let's connect in the WhatsApp or Viber about this.